You welcome to ThoughtMood YouTube channel. To tell such a motivational story, please like, subscribe, and comment on this video. There was this man, named Arjun, living in a very quiet village. He could not quiet his mind from the thoughts which flowed about past and future. Every night, he would lie awake thinking of questions, worries, and uncertainties. One day, hearing the tales of the great Buddha, Arjun decided to seek his guidance. Arjun had been looking for Buddha, but only knew he should go see him because Buddha sat there beside the beautiful grove with its serene forest. The days had passed, yet Arjun did not give up. Mountains and valleys met his eyes as he proceeded on until he reached the quiet grove where Buddha sat with his eyes closed in great contemplation. The moment Arjun came, Buddha was sitting, cross-legged under a giant Bodhi tree, eyes closed in meditation. Arjun paused but weighed inwards, then spoke on, his words carrying the burden of his thoughts. Buddha, my mind never rests. I think too much about everything, every second of every moment, every decision and problem. Teach me. Buddha gradually opened his eyes, but there was a soft compassion on his face. Sit with me, Arjun, he said. Arjun sat in front of Buddha. His mind was still in turmoil. Why do you overthink? Buddha calmly asked. Every day presents a problem. I am afraid of making wrong decisions, and the lousy days are traveling into my future, replied Arjun. And Buddha smiled weakly and pointed to the nearby river which was flowing. Look at this river, Arjun. It is concerned only with the flow ahead and does not think about stones or bends in its path. Just moves along. Arjun looked at the river, perplexed. But your mind, Buddha, is a river like this, and at every turn you are trying to stop it from flowing. You cannot shackle all your thoughts, nor can you find peace by trying. Buddha continued, overthinking allows you to try to have control over the uncontrollable. Like the river, so will your life find its path. Let go of the necessity to control everything that can and cannot happen. Live in the present. Each thought, like water, will wash away if allowed. After hearing what the Buddha said, Arjun felt a weird, profound peace come over him. And, so once he had this realization, Buddha closed his eyes, and there was silence. Similarly, Arjun shut his eyes and felt that the thoughts were slowly lifting from his shoulders. He took deep breaths, and for the first time in his life realized that his mind was silent. The river and the wind whipping through the trees were plain audible for him in that moment. In this moment Arjun understood the peace was always there within him. He only needed to stop reaching out for it. Finally, after this long silence, he opens up his eyes and smiles at Buddha. I see now, he said. The more I tried to control my thoughts, the more they controlled me. By letting go, I have found peace. Buddha nodded. The key to peace lies in the present moment, not in the past or the future. Remember this, Arjun, and you will find your path. With Buddha's wisdom in his heart, Arjun left the forest. The journey back home was different. The very same roads were there and the very same sky, but everything seemed clear. The confabulations in the mind had dwindled to silence, his thoughts quieter than any stormy weather. He knew that whenever his mind started behaving like a river, he could return to the lessons of the river and seek peace once again. The voice of the narrator is heard. But Buddha's teachings remind us that our minds are basically our worst enemies. Peace, as we all would intuitively seek, lies within but seems to be looked for everywhere else. Let thoughts flow like a river, yet do not hold. Let go, and you will clearly see. In clearness lies peace.